Can anybody hear me? What is that black screen? Hang with me. Few technical difficulties. All right. Hello, hello, hello. We're good. Now, hi there, everybody. This is Vicki Ross, and today is week 3 of the Trefoil rings episode. And that one was live yesterday, so if you missed it, you can catch up on it. The link for the free videos is there and also underneath this video. So quickly, I will show you them. I knew I forgot something. Hey, Deborah, Brooke. Okay, now y'all help me keep an eye out for Joycey because last week she couldn't get in chat for some reason. Let me check over here while we're at it. Oh my God, Brooke, I'm glad that's working. I printed some of these on old school second sheet paper onion skin. Now these are the free printables. And here's the second page. You can make washi tape out of these or whatever. And there's the third page. And these are duplicates on the onion skin. So I'm going to see what I can do. Now, I don't do these. I don't plan how they're going to be used when I do them. I just try to put together some things that might make good. Gosh, it's good to see you guys. It's been a long week, hasn't it? Color looks good. Lighting looks good. Hey, we are rocking and rolling. Anyway, I don't plan these for, oh, okay, I'm going to put that here and put that here. It took me a while to figure out that I just need to put elements out there that kind of remind me of whatever the topic is and then see how I can use them. Because basically that's what y'all are having to do. The book that we did last week, I did not do any more until just a few minutes ago. This is what I decided to do. Once I get them cut the same. I want them to just butt together. And you know what I can also do for what I'm planning is paint a butterfly wing under here. I mean, not a wing, but a butterfly body. And then that body would show through for all the rest. So that might work. I've got 12 pages. And I did not double these because with the acrylic paint on them, they're stiff enough to hold up. I pieced a couple of pages, which is just for fun. This one will fold. And besides that, I had pages left. I just put a little Scotch tape on them to hold them until I'll probably run washi tape or something up them. So there we are. And tomorrow is my mom's 93rd birthday. So we took her to lunch today. This is about all I have left of the pieces from that set. And these printables are $6, and they're on Robin McClendon's Teachable site. And I think there's 20 or 24 in there. Another piece. Try to keep it all together. Thank you, Deborah. I'm not sure yet what to do with the edges. And again, I may do matching washi tape on that. Okay. Let's see where we are here and what we can accomplish. Okay, so we left that page open. And, you know, this book belongs to, couldn't go there. We've got a pocket. We've got a belly band. And we just got a piece of jelly paper there. And we've got a corner tuck spot. And a piece of, you know, just stuff. Here's another belly band, another tuck spot. And here we did some what did he do? We just put some onion skin and a quote from Dr. V. So anything goes on these pages. And we put in a, if I get my elastic tighter, it'll hold. You won't have to be doing all this shifting around. We did a little bit here. And this was for the Aztec week 2, I believe, where I showed how to make the book. So now we're on to week 3. I have to admit that I did do a little bit of thinking. Let's see, we have water brush. I had everything out, but I haven't even put water in those yet. Well, so Russell, what have y'all done fun all week? Oop-de-doo. This lettering is from a document. I don't remember if I took that in here or not. I left it in. I think I took it out. Yeah, I did. It had to do with setting up a provisional government for Ireland. So it's old. And I just took, whoops. It's amazing how fast that goes. What's in June for stickers? We've got lots of valleys and hills there. Gotta have that snark. I got some ugly tears there that I'll do away with. You got another one. Look what you just did. Oh, well. This paper isn't tearing real good. I know, it's beautiful paper. I finally got what I consider to be a little bit of a stash so that I wouldn't be tempted to hoard it. And I found it. I just had it set up on eBay for notify me if it comes. And got to be real careful because sometimes they show a picture of a box full and they're only selling 20 pages. This text is taken from that Irish Republic document, and I just typed some and then 3 dots and ellipse and then typed a little bit more. So it's here just for that purpose. I'm going to try this Nuvo glue stick. It'll take forever at that. It is wet, which will help that disappear. I think I've got a bigger one. Let me see. Don't see it. So I don't want to be here forever, so I'm going to get the matte medium. I wanted one of these because glue sticks don't turn the paper transparent enough. Did that come off? No, it's on there. Ooh. I'll make sure I've got everything in the middle, and I can always come back out and do some around the edges. Didn't do such a hot job on that. That is a pretty piss poor glue job. Oops. Oops, oops, oops. Hey, Clint. Hi, Lori. I need to text or check and see if Joycey is trying to get hold of me. I have no idea. Trying to remember her name. Just stick with me a minute. I want to make sure we don't miss her. There it is. Able to rejoice. There she is. All right. Y'all help me keep my eyes peeled. Oh, no, that's Brooke. I thought it said Ree. And hey, Clint, yeah, I added her. Okay, quit playing. Can't tell where the bubble is, but it's okay. It's okay. I'm just going to run that under. I'm just going to use a conglomeration of stuff I got here. Now then, you can either cover it up or leave it or whatever. All right, now then. Now, when y'all print your own pages, you can size enlarge or reduce to whatever size you want. You can also put color filters on them built into your cameras. Make them your own like we do with the certain ones of these papers will practically disappear. That didn't do it on there. I've had so much fun doing the research for these, like finding out that the shamrock is a member of the trefoil family. There really is a trefoil. And I'm going to put this one down like I should have done with this one. See if it makes any difference. No, this obviously is not one of the ones that turns invisible. We're going somewhere. And all this old, the tree of life. Which side's the right side? Yeah, this is the right side. Tree of life symbol, all the Celtic symbols, and it is Cel with an S and not a C, not a Celtic. So looking these all up and learning. And then trying to find public domain artwork. Because a lot of these clip art sites sell it, but it's not theirs. It goes back to the 1300s or further. These silicone things are really cool because they're so gentle with the paper. And these are free. Now, if you're concerned about bleeding, you can put a real slight coat of that on top, matte medium on top. And hit that with a little heat. I still got to do some arranging in here. That'll work. That's what I'm looking for anyway. You have to work with the studio some to get things where you want them. This is Speckled Egg Distress Oxide. Looks like it's got a little color in it from something. Ooh, that's pretty. Excuse me. I was gone with my cough for at least a week, and now it's back. Let's see what I've got up here for. It's deep. I put my stamps up on my shelf with a little with an open top box. That's what I care about. Let's try that. This is Moroccan tiles. Not exactly what I would call Celtic, but I really want some of that blue to be blue. Nope, not wet enough. I don't know why I did it like that one. Some things just aren't second nature for me yet. I got a little, that's plenty. Check back over here. Okay, cool. I think that's enough. You can always come back and add more. So, ta-da. Very simple. All right, let's do another one in here, and then we'll move to the other journal. There, finished my afternoon peels. I think I'm going to use a ruler to cut this. This is some kind of a antique, well, of course, medieval manuscript. It was in a book, the original, all gold leafed and everything. So I'm just trying to think outside the box on what might be kind of fun. Because if you were Dr. Victoria and you were in Ireland at this time, you would have seen these. Always make sure you get the, if you're on onion skin, that you get the side you want, because it will show on both sides. I'll get it out in a minute. And that's my right side. It's the shiny. Shiny. I'm just going to center that top right in the middle. And then we'll see where we end up. And I'm bleeding a little bit. We'll just put that right there. Flip this over. Now, I was looking at the fold of this page, and it is up about like that. Very gently. I quit using credit cards so much for that reason. I'll get this little guy. Yesterday's video, for those who didn't catch it, is about the mathematical curiosity of trefoil rings, or the Mobius strip, which has two loops. It's the figure 8 that sometimes looks like infinity, but one end of it has been turned. So if you start on one side and go all the way around, you'll end up back where you started, and you'll have a line drawn on both sides of the paper, which is pretty cool. And then the trefoil, well, I guess that was meant to be. It's perfect right there in that little. Then I went to, that led me to the trefoil knot. And then the Celtic knot. You see, I already have Celtic in my brain. And so then I saw that they're all very much connected. Tuck yourself right back up in there. A little bit of heat. And I tried to recreate those things with paper, the knots and everything. And if it's got 3 half twists or an odd number of half twists, it's a knot. But if it only has an even number of half twists, you don't get that Mobius thing where you do both sides. Isn't that cool? And then some mathematician somewhere, of course this goes back to Leonardo or before, figured out a formula for this. And then here we are. So I had fun with that one. I think I'm going to put this pot right here. This is a golden chalice. Y'all spread the word for me about the Field Notes series. I've got some fun stuff planned. I think there's something in the air. Sounds like a Phil Collins song. I can feel it coming through the air tonight. Now y'all know how old I am not. Joking. My mom is 93. That'll give you a hint. Let's see, what else did I learn? Next week, you're going to see a clover. I did him in watercolor and in gouache. No, soft pastel. Because the trefoil is also the name of a plant. And that's where Dr. Victoria came in. I think I'm not going to mess with that. It doesn't really show up too good, does it? Here's a red-headed Irish girl. Nothing says I can't add something else from a different set of printables to this if I want to. It would also be fun to have her coming out of the pot like that. Not on this one. Have we heard from Joyce yet? Let's see. I'm just going to check my phone. See if I heard from her. I did not. Okay. All right. Everything's cool there. I still don't like that because it just blends right in. How about a little yellow postage stamp? I've been getting these too from like Wikipedia and stuff. I'm not going to pay for stuff that somebody looked up just like I was looking it up. And these are old. They're real Irish stamps. There, that'll be just fine. I don't like things centered, so I try to, have more on the top of that than the bottom. Doesn't matter which, it's just the lay of the land. All right, easy peasy, simple. Page is crooked. There. And there's that one. Again, very, very plain. But it's about the forming of the Irish Republic. And you've got a tree of life symbol, which kind of ties everything together. And that is it for today's Aztec Journal. Now I'm going to move to the Matcha Journal. And we'll take a look at these again. Put that right like that. Now then, everybody with me? Now, last week, this is the book. I've got a video on this too, just a short one. I just placed some pieces last week just to get the pages covered with something. Let's see what we got here. There may someday be some more pages for each of these that I might put a $3 or $4 price tag on. It takes almost a whole day to put these things together. The good thing about Teachable, which is where I have these, is that you don't have to download them all at once, and you can always get in there to see what you've got. Download them when you want to use them. It's not too bad. I don't know who the designer was, but these things match. I spent 30 years as a graphic designer. We had some big clients from time to time, like Sam's Club and Walmart, and entertainers over in Branson, Missouri, J.B. Hunt. But it's a tough way to make a living. I mean, you know, relatively speaking. And I'm going to put this red seal on here. It's kind of fun sometimes to limit yourself. That's got a big old water drop right in the middle of it. After all, these are practice journals. And you may look back through your book sometime and go, hey, that's pretty cool. I think I'll use that and maybe make it bigger. This is a round postage stamp of some sort. And you just tore the top off of it. All right, we're going with that. No rhyme or reason. Has everybody started getting out? If I turn that way, there's another water spot. I can cover it. Everybody around here just flat gave up their masks, and lunch today, there wasn't one in the whole place. This is going fast today. Just in forest. Perfect. I collected the stuff for this series for 6 months. Very nice. And I've got some of this Tim Holtz collage paper. There's maps. All right, let me check. Hey, Vanessa. Oh, Deborah, I'm so glad. Hey, Joycey. Long time no see. I think now that we got rid of masks, everybody's showing up more. Which one did you get, Deborah? The one shot or the two? I got the Pfizer back in March, I guess. Might as well just cut some off the... We're playing with the free printables that go with the field notes project I'm doing. This is week 3. First 2 weeks were just kind of me getting my sea legs under me. But the the first video will come out. I'm going to cut that. You can do it. Mondays is when the pre-taped video will come out. And then you'll have a link to the free printables. And then Tuesdays, in the live, I'll be working with the printables myself in my own journal. With a few extras. And I appreciate likes and subscribes and share the video. Help me build this community up. I don't know what happened during COVID. I think everybody there was so much to watch, they weren't watching much. You know what I mean? This paper is really cool. It's not like the wax paper that they have had. This actually makes feathery edges. And they just kind of soak right into what you're doing. Come on. Now, come on, why are you being so difficult? Is your son going back to real school, Tracy? I love to tear on the grain. It goes straight. Here we go. Glad to see you guys. I've been lonesome. This book, the link is in the description, but this book is really, really a cool book. Because the way it's sewn, each of the pages lays flat. And it's really sewn, it's not glued. So then I took it and sprayed matcha tea all over it. And that's what made the greenish marks. Be sure to like and subscribe. You just about got it. You can see the matcha tea. How that just blends in. Pretty cool. And what now? What now, brown cow? Let's do some polka dots. This is speckled egg, distress oxide. I think that's just a pretty good place to quit. This is from the Aztec. That was last week. And I used the printables in here. I'm not sure if I had any left. Yeah. I got it wet. And it wasn't the best idea in the world. See if I've got something on here I can add to that. Because this is inkjet. It's really cool when you start looking at this stuff and realize that in a time frame they're all, you know, it doesn't matter what country you're in, they tend to resemble each other. You know, like they all had one basic idea and then went away. And strange and beautiful things happen from the same starting point. This is on regular bond, so I've got a color laser. The damn toner's expensive. Okay, now do we have something spectacular? Now this, keep in mind, this is a field notes, so. And Dr. Victoria is a botanist. It's kind of a hot mess, but now this was all dry. I could always come around it and doodle. And then what we got? This is from the Printables this week. What else we got left? This is some kind of a castle blueprint. You can make your own journal, which is, I did that too. Or you can use one that you've already got. Doesn't matter, but you want to mess it up. This time I think I'm going to put some words down first. Damn it. Neat. Do that, something like that. I've fallen in love with these Tim Holtz stamps. And I've had them on search on eBay for a while. Here I want to use. Where's the one you need? What'd you do with it? There it is. I want to use the lines first. If you watch, you can find some for $15. I have trouble paying $29 for that, but we're just going to put some lines down. Hey, Allie. I am a silly girl. How now, brown cow? Yeah, just a little something, something. And then I'm going to switch to, you know why I'm using these is because they're out. This one is Hickory Smoke. Ledger Script. I guess it's this way. If you can't tell, I guess it doesn't matter. Way to tear that straight. Yeah. Well, we are on our way. It took me a while. And there's several videos in the past 2 weeks that I numbered weird so they would stay together in the search. The original form of the Castle Dublin. Since we don't know what it is, we just come put it down. You can tell I'm not a neat journaler. Go ahead and put that down. Don't want to cover up those words. Yeah, just move it up a little bit. One of the things in this set was some verbiage. Of course, I can't find it now. What a mess, what a mess. Oops. What's this stuff? This stuff is cool. I'm hoping when I can get back in here. Here it is. This is the verbiage from this document about the formation of the Irish Republic. I'm not sure the year that it was done. $5.50. Let's put some stamps. I've been having fun taking these old stamps and putting my girls. Lord knows I've got enough artwork places. See? That was a lip. Oops, I dropped it. It may be gone. Oh no, she says with a smile. That. I guess I've used the other ones today. Okay. I'll find it sometime in the next year. Now that COVID is over, I'm going to have to clean up my studio. That was my excuse. Oops. Not as bright and pretty as I wanted, but I don't see it anywhere. Right there looks good to me. Yeah. Yeah, they can. Well, they're yours free, Allie. Just go download them. Don't do what I did on this one. Oh, they're. Hey. I think I'll just leave it. I've already got one down there. Now then, what do we got? This stuff is so thin. I'm going to cover a whole page with it. Make sure it's right side up. Yeah, it is. Okay. Poster down. And this is the Tim Holtz Collage paper. I don't know why I've used matte medium all day. Used to be all I used. It's like trying to get a wet baby out of a bathtub. Well, right there. Do, 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 do. Very careful. See? That's what I said. Be very careful. This paper does not like being wet. Alrighty. This is from a doodles journal I was doing, which I really got into, and then I kind of got where I was seeing double and stuff. No fault, nothing serious wrong. It's just I've had bad eyes my whole life and had an RK surgery that had worn off. So, but I started doing it on my iPad, and I really like it. Hang on one second. Hey, dear.
I don't know who's coming tonight. I'm going to City Center because
Oh, that's okay. Okay. Well, we'll be there if you're still going to try to do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Me and Brenda and you guys for sure.
Okay. Cool.
I made reservations for 7 because I thought the Callens might.
Okay.
But
Good.
Karen said the Callens won't if the Wisers don't.
Oh.
So, I don't know. And I didn't hear from Morty, and Vicky said that she would try to do it, but Jim's brother is in town, so I guess it's here done.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Well, we'll see you in a little bit. Bye.
Okay. All right.
Sorry about that. I hadn't been out of the house in a year, and all of a sudden out to eat twice in one day. What do we have? I know we have pot. I'm going to pop this in, and then we're going to be done today. Now, I know I tore those out, so I bet y'all keep perfectly neat desks when you're doing this. Not the Victor. Ah, there's the pot. I've got a big girl laying around here somewhere. This is a group of high school friends that we've just stayed in touch 50 years. Did I put the girl down? I don't think so. And this was the crowd I ran with. So one of our classmates was an airline stewardess forever. So she gets to fly anytime she wants to. So she always heads for home when her great niece needs a babysitter or something, and then we always go out. If she quits putting it together, nobody else will do it. So we try to go. All right. So we'll just tear her out. And then do that. Well then, this was an oil painting that I was doing, and one of my tutors, mentors, was a quite competent portrait artist. So we started playing around, and I would work on this girl's face and then take a picture of it and then send it off to him, and he'd say, the eyes are 32nd of an inch too close. You know, just messing with me. But we had fun with it. And then he died. He sure wanted me to follow in his footsteps, be a portrait painter. But that is very difficult work. And I'd already had one career. I didn't really. One little wrinkle, two little wrinkle, get down there. All right. All right, so let's look at what we got done today. This was last week, just piddling. So I did these and these, finished that one, and then did this. And then the other one, this is my homemade one. It's modeled after a traveler's book. And I skipped a few in the front. Not enough in here yet to make these pages stay where they should. So last week I just did some backgrounds, little belly bands and tuck spots. And then I did this one. And that one. And then the book that I don't know where it is. Oh, it's right here. I did this last week. This is from Robin McClendon's May Printables. They're $6 for like 20 sheets. And I made this little book, which is going to fit right in here. Come on, where are you? It's going to fit right in here. I've got to decide what to do with the edges. And then when you open it up, these little inserts are going to be, there'll be one on each side, and each will have 6 pages in it. But the cool thing is that when they're over here together, facing together, I'm going to paint a butterfly here, or, you know, collage one. And then these will open like a kid's, oh shoot, crazy book, where you open it up and there's the legs, but they go with a different person over here. And so there, if you flip them back and forth, you can make all kinds of crazy bugs and butterflies that way. So that's the plan. There'll be 2 there and 2 there. So that's a busy week. Y'all have a busy week. And if you join the Actually Art Facebook group, you can post your stuff there, and I would love to see it. Anybody have any questions? I'm on every Tuesday. Let me see what's going on over here. Make sure I didn't miss anybody. Looks like I caught everybody. All right. You guys have a great week, and you'll see another video from me on Monday. Keep those brushes wet. Bye. Love you guys. Thanks for coming.